Welcome here to the channel. We are very happy to be here and give you tips for the navigation, especially when you're at the milonga. You really need to be aware of where you are and how to change the angles and things like that.
Yes, so we have 3 tips that you will apply right away if you go to the milonga tonight. First one is the side step. The side step is a lot of science on this. It's not simple. We'll show you the first one.
Yes. So for the leader, the main thing that this is the line of dance over there, right? Of course. So the center of the milonga is happening right there. So the idea, when we take a side step, the idea is to try to surround her, do it not, of course, line back. We can do it side or even diagonal on that direction. Yes. So, but when we do that, the idea is to surround her. Look, one, and I'm almost like rotating just a tiny bit. So why? Because now I have to try to come back to my line. Let's do just a basic step, whatever. And if you notice, I'm back in the same line that we were.
Nice.
Other ways, if we don't do that, if we don't start recovering, we'll start getting to the center more and more, and then we are going to end up very, very much in the center of the milonga.
So you were drawing like a V shape.
Yeah, like
center to going a little bit diagonal out. So you do like V shapes, like zigzag, instead of going all straight and ending on the center.
Exactly.
Of the milonga. So center in this case of the center of the milonga is to his left side, my right side. Now, you have more tips for that?
No, just because we were mentioning this. Make sure when you come back to your own line. Don't keep changing lanes to the right without paying attention if you have a space, just for you to know. Just, I was thinking maybe you understood that you have to go all the way there to the right. No, come back, always try to keep your same line.
Yeah, in order to keep your same line, you have to go a little bit out, in, out. So navigate.
Yes.
Now, another point for the followers. There is a very big mistake that we encounter always when we are teaching, and we see that at the milonga. When we do the side step, if you notice, the leader is doing larger step, he can surround you, and if you don't move, if you notice, I'm not in the same point with him. I'm a little bit before his foot. It means if I'm here, if I did the step large enough, too large, I will end it here, and this is for him to walk on my left, but hard for him if he wants to walk on my right. To avoid that problem for the leader, as a follower, of course there is a lead, as a follower, I'm not trying to get my step same size like him.
Yes.
This is a big mistake we see always.
Very common problem.
Yeah, she's kind of fighting with the lead, thinking that this is what follower should do. The follower is trying to step always on the same point, which is the mistake. So we go from here, I make it shorter than him. So when I transfer my body weight on my right, in this case, my foot is more in the center of his chest, not on his left shoulder. See, this is the point. If you see it from here, let's do again this way. So you'll see I'm not trying to go with him, large as his step. I'm trying to be in the middle, pointing my foot in the middle of his chest. When I transfer weight, when we both transfer weight, it's very easy for him to keep walking on my right side. Or if he has to walk on the left, he has more work to do.
There is another lead, a specific lead for that.
Yeah, let's make this as a rule for followers. Don't match his foot on the side. Our steps are shorter.
And did you notice, let us know in the comments below if you ever noticed leaders walking crooked. And this might be one of the reasons. I will do it wrong, yes? And she will do the side step long. Let's say.
Wrong.
Boom, this is wrong.
Don't do that.
She copied my length. And then the leader trying to accommodate, they end up doing this. In order to walk outside, and then walking and trying to accommodate to the line. Have you ever seen that at the milonga?
On defense of the followers here.
It's her fault, leaders.
No, leader, you should lead also. You should lead the lane of her or followers step. So the leader.
Still her fault.
No. The leader doesn't any lead. They might have a choice, or if I don't know, to do it in any lane. But if the leader lift and control my step, you should lead her to do shorter step, and leader, you keep going sideways with your leg to make it larger. So
Yes.
from the leader, lead the follower to do shorter step on the side step, and do your own step larger than the follower's step. Followers on our side, we should know, we also have our technique and our tips. Don't make the side step the same size as his or leader's step.
Yes.
So this is tip, and then we have one more tip.
Yeah, we have the third case, and it's also when we need to change the angle. Yes, so don't always try to, especially if the step is in line, try to maintain the line. Don't start creating curves, which is not wrong, but just to create a habit. Do not do walkings and things that's supposed to be straight, rotated. Yes, it is not wrong. It can be done and it can look very beautiful, but just for you to put things in your brain.
So this is talking about the resolution.
Yes, now let's say that we are doing a resolution. Sorry, let me get
Yes.
a little more here so we have more space. So we are doing this. Boom. We are walking very much in line, respecting the side step, basic step. Pam, 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 pam. Now, if I do the resolution square, one, pam, pam, we may, we start closing to this side, which is not wrong, but we may bump with somebody on our right for the leaders.
Also, that square, if I say
Yes.
something from here, when for the follower when she goes back, side, it's so hard to collect and go. It's not natural. You have to make an effort to collect and go. What we are going to show you will make it easier for followers especially.
And also when you are in corners, when you need to change the angle, yes, we are using this. Rotate right at the resolution moment. Pam, right here. So I'm lowering, and did you notice that I'm pivoting her a little bit to go kind of diagonal? And from there, I can change the angle 90 degrees, for example, in this case.
So this is very useful for navigation because you are not bumping. You are keeping your own lane all the time. You are not changing from one side to the other. And it's nicer if you see on this with this angle. Let's go from the cross.
Okay.
Just to resolution. So I'm crossing. I'm sending the leg a little bit diagonal because I feel the upper body of the leader creating that angle. From here, it's very easy to collect and go. It's a little bit diagonal on both cases, but the transition is much nicer for the follower to feel it.
Yes.
And it's nicer also for to create the next figure, to navigate the next figure.
Yes.
So, of course, there is much more tips for navigation in our Tango School online tango training that you can see on our website, miriamleonardotango.com. But these 3 tips are very important, and I hope you can enjoy it and do it at the Milonga tonight.
Before you leave, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us grow in the channel. Yes, we'll see you in the next one.